Hey, gang. Welcome to another new episode of the Courtesy Violation podcast. Trevor here. Gibbs.
How you doing?
McCulley-less today, but we will carry on.
He's in our thoughts and prayers.
Mm-hmm. He's still alive and well.
There's nothing wrong with him.
Nothing wrong with him. He's just not with us today, and we're thinking about him. That's all. Among other things, though. Of course, the Big Easy Open was this past weekend. So we figure we'll just jump right into it.
Lots of news.
Lots of
opinions.
Yeah.
On it, a lot. I mean, it was a very opinionated weekend for disc golf social media.
Yeah. Like they don't think Holyn should have won because nothing, no controversy on the FPO side. The FPO side was awesome. Dominant finish from Holyn. Won by 9 strokes, 8 strokes.
Yeah, it was a bunch.
Plenty. Fucked my whole, I cursed. Screwed my whole fantasy up for that. I mean, my top FPO pick was Missy, and she
got, she was there.
Luckily, my MPO pick saved me.
Yeah. I think you still come out ahead.
I did.
Before we get with the scores, opinion on course, because that was a hot topic this weekend. What did you think of the course?
I wasn't a huge fan of watching it because I think it's just because it's a new course. So I was unfamiliar with the holes.
Yes.
Just a lot of over the top shots. And as you said, not a lot of detail as to how the holes were laid out.
Yeah.
On the MPO side, you had a lot more of that. There was, the flyovers and Brian Earhart, of course, letting us know different routes and stuff that could be taken. But FPO was pretty much completely blind for me. But like I said, I think my biggest, problem with it is because I'm just unfamiliar with it.
Yeah, I think that was mine too. Like, I did find it which Holyn did have a pretty big lead, which makes it a little less interesting. But I did find it hard to watch, even the last round. Now I will say that I haven't watched second round of either FPO or MPO.
Me either.
I obviously know what happened, but we were playing a tournament, and I didn't have time to go back and watch the whole round. But I think just not knowing the holes, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful property. You know what I mean? It's cool. It looks. I think you said looks like something out of a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah,
kind of does. You know what I mean? The trees are beautiful. It's cool. Tell they put a lot of money into it. Supposedly the community and local government is 100% backing it and trying to make it the best that they can possibly do. So that's great. You don't get that very often in disc golf. So, but yeah, I think I wish that they would have spent a little more time. I think it was hole 10. We were all in the Slack chat during the tournament, and I was saying that I was finding it hard to watch, and I thought one of the reasons was because I didn't know their play. I didn't know what they were trying to do. Every hole kind of looks the same.
Yeah,
it's just it does look the same, and you don't see the baskets on most of the holes. So I had no idea what they were trying to do. So it was like they were just throwing out into just throwing,
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is there was multiple par 4s and par 5s, and there's obviously extremely technical course. It's like it was hard for me to keep up with shots for each player because they're throwing so many shots per hole.
Yeah.
A lot of tree hits. We've talked about before how it's not super fun to just see a bunch of tree hits.
Yeah.
Once again, you said round 2, we both missed it. We know Ricky shot 10 down, so that was probably rad to watch.
Yeah.
And
it could have made us more familiar with the courses if we got to watch another round. For me, and I'm strictly talking about watching FPO final round on Sunday. I found it a hard watch.
Yeah,
I just did.
Just FPO,
yeah.
It's I noticed I found myself looking at my phone a lot more.
Yeah,
during this. That's a good judge of character. Or a good judge of character for me. Honestly, that just means I'm a piece of shit because I look at my phone too much. But I mean, I just wasn't in it as much as I would be for the Supreme Flight.
That's the way I felt. Yeah, that's the way I felt too. Now MPO, totally different story.
the final round.
Yeah.
The final round, I was all up in it, and it was impossible to not be.
Yeah.
First off, before we go to MPO.
Yes, because the ladies always come first.
Exactly. Holyn Handley won by 8 strokes. Once again, dominant finish over Valerie Mandujano and Lisa Fajkis. We're going to get her. Should we start saying it right? Because she is starting to make more appearances on these lead cards. And
yeah,
it's kind of a shitty thing.
Because I bet a lot of people that this is their first time watching this, or they haven't been around as long as some of their, day oneers, as we want to say. It's fakest. And we know
she's like one of the longest touring members in FPO.
Yeah. And we know what her name is. But in an early episode, we said this before, but I'll say it again. In an early, very early, maybe first episode of this podcast.
Yeah.
I was extremely nervous, even though it was just me and Trevor sitting. I was extremely nervous, and I mispronounced her name. And we've rode with it for 2 years now.
Yep. Now we're like, we try to think of different ways to say it, but it's always
for Jake.
Yeah.
I mean, we just say different things.
It's really usually just 2 variations of famous.
And she's such a nice person. Like I met her twice now.
Oh, wow.
And like she's just very quiet and very, very nice.
Did you say her name wrong to her face?
No.
On our podcast,
I called her Lassa.
Lassa.
I said her last name right. Yeah, I just messed up the first one.
Yeah, whatever her name.
No, but yeah, we obviously know who she is, and maybe we should just go ahead and
Lisa.
Let's be a little more serious.
Yeah, I don't know why we're screwing around so much, anyways. The FPO, I mean, nothing. Once again, aside from Holland's dominant win, nothing super remarkable, worth noting. Not compared at least to MPO and what happened that third round, but Holland did average 998, solid ass disc golf, 1,000 rated golf on a course that's not scoring well.
Yeah, that's not going to rate well. Yes. So, yeah.
So rating well, rather. So
didn't score well either.
It definitely didn't score well. And apparently there's a correlation there that I don't understand. Shout out to our boy Daniel at Tennessee Twos who has told us how that works ad nauseum. Yeah, I mean, and I don't remember it.
No.
Because we're dumb. But fast forward to round 3, MPO. There was a few controversies.
Wow.
But before the controversy, what a watch, man.
Amazing.
I'm so excited, and I hope every tournament there's a Ricky Gannon battle.
Me too.
I mean,
or somebody battle.
Ricky and Gannon is such a great it's the only disc golf rivalry.
Yeah, really. And
right now,
coming off the week where Gannon said that Ricky had called him lucky to his face during tournaments, and then Ricky made a response, and he was like, "Yeah, I mean, he did get lucky.
He got lucky a bunch, yeah."
So it was good. I mean, man, great. That's what I want out of a live disc golf event.
Yes.
Like it was amazing.
Huge putts, fairway hits.
Yeah.
I mean, fairway makes, I think Gannon on hole 17 made one from like 100.
Yeah.
I mean, it was neck and neck. Ricky started the round he come into the final round at 4 strokes ahead and lost 2 right off the jump.
Yeah.
So it was already immediately.
Ooh, it's going to happen. Yeah.
Like here it comes.
It took a long while. It took the whole round, but it was man. It was fun.
Did you have a gut feeling that he was going to lose to Gannon? Because of the 2024 DGPT championship where he lost the 6-stroke lead.
I don't know that it was
every
that was always, and I was thinking about that the whole time, but to me it's just like Ricky's a dog. Don't get me wrong, Ricky's a dog, but like Gannon's he's just there, and you don't want him behind you that close, because if you slip up, he's going to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. I mean, Gannon didn't shoot a super hot last round either. It was like
neither one. Yeah,
3 down. Ricky shot 1 big.
Yeah,
and that tied it up to force a playoff. But before we get to the playoff, I guess the first thing that happened that was kind of caused some controversy is on hole 16.
That's the par 5.
His second shot landed in some rough. He moved some sticks in front of his lie. and nothing was said. He didn't ask. He didn't reach out to any of his card mates, be like, hey, can you guys cool with this? He just moved it through the disc after the hole was done, or maybe during shots were being made on that hole. Gannon mentioned to Jeff Spring, who was working as an official,
which is weird,
as a marshal. Yeah, that is strange. Kind of strange that he didn't maybe say anything. It took Gannon to police, which, that's, I mean, yeah. What do you think about that? First off, that's the first time that's come to my mind is, shouldn't the marshal have called that? Obviously it's on the card too.
First off, I want to say this before you start. I don't think Rick intentionally cheated.
I don't either.
I think he was in the heat of a moment. Did he break the rules?
He's got ADHD.
I think so. But first off, yes. First off, Rick should have called his card over and said, hey, this limb's in my way.
Mm-hmm.
I need to move it. How do I go about is there a way that I can move this limb? Because there was a limb behind his lie that was going to be in his swing. If you see the side view, it was there.
Dude, we have studied the tape like the fucking Zapruder film. Back and to the left. Back and to the left.
Well, I haven't studied them that far, but there was one there for sure, right? But I don't think he was allowed to move the other ones to get that one out of the way.
Yes. He moved a lot of sticks.
He moved a lot of sticks, and some of them were not behind his lie.
And he wasn't making a fire.
No. But he should have called the card over. That's the first thing.
And he acknowledged that, by the way. A couple hours ago, he made a social media post acknowledging that that's what he should have done. He made a whole statement about it. He's like, hey, I wasn't trying to be unsportsmanlike. I would never, I take the integrity of the sport very seriously, blah, blah, blah. All in the vein of that. Continue.
But yeah, he should have called his card over and maybe even a marshal. I mean,
yeah.
Whoever's there, Jeff Spring, say, hey, Jeff, hey, y'all, come look at this. I need to move this. It's in my lie. It's dead. It's unattached. What can I do?
Yeah.
That's the first thing. These are pros, and this is the professional tour. So they have to know that. And I know he was jacked up, but he literally just went up there and started yanking shit off the fucking ground.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that breaks the rules.
Yeah. I think so. And
the way shit's worded and shit's vague.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as he started doing it, if somebody on this card should have said, hey, whoa, stop there. You know what I mean?
Isaac didn't see it.
Isaac said, he said he didn't see it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Two wrongs don't make a right, but
I've probably done that.
We've definitely done it.
We're also tens of times.
Pro tour and on camera, and you made the point, and I'm if Ricky was intentionally trying to cheat, he wouldn't have done it right. I don't think he would have made it so he didn't try to hide that he was moving.
No, he's just I'm just gonna clean house real fast.
I'm getting ready to get this shit out of here. So I don't think he was intentionally cheating.
And I think his rationale, even to Jeff, because Gannon, of course, said something on hole 16 to Jeff about it, and then they finished the hole. And I believe when they made it to 17's tee pad, Jeff stopped the group, huddled them together, and was like, hey, look, this is what happened. Why did you do that? But I will say, when they questioned Rick about it, he said that he acted like he didn't know what they were talking about.
He seemed confused.
He was like, I don't know. I didn't move anything on my second shot. And they're like, no, you did. When it went into the woods, you moved some stuff. I just want to make sure it was in your, it was before, I don't remember how they worded it, but he was like, yeah, and everyone basically said, Isaac said he didn't see it. Gannon and Luke were like, look, if you say that it was in your, if it was ahead of your lie at all, then we trust you, basically.
Yeah.
And then it was settled. And, even Jeff Spring confirmed, all right, it's settled. Everyone says it's cool. Now, I wash my hands of it as far as that
nobody called it.
Yeah, nobody called it. The card was chill with it. Jeff Spring confirmed it. I say, fuck it. It's fine. Ricky mentioned in his post that he was confused as to what they were talking about. He didn't even remember it, basically. And I believe that.
He looked confused.
I believe
or he's really good at lying.
That's also a possibility. That's also a possibility, because there have been a couple other things that happened during the round that In the heat of the moment, it made me question his integrity.
Yes.
One thing being, somebody called it out, and I actually noticed it when it happened only once, but he went for a tap in and had the disc in his hand, put it in the bucket, but didn't release it. He just like hit the bottom of the cage and took it out. And I'm like, whatever. I didn't think anything of it. And then someone mentioned it, and that's when I was like, yeah, that is, come on, you fucking know that. But once again, maybe we're being very charitable here, I think.
Very charitable.
In saying that maybe in the heat of the moment with his ADHD, he didn't take his medication. I mean, winning was on his mind. He didn't think about it. He just did. And I think that's possible. But it did, like I said, it made me be like, man, is Ricky a fucking cheat?
Yeah. And I don't know. Like,
I don't know either.
Like, you said this too. I'm not trying to steal all your shit, but
no, say it.
My eyes are on Ricky the rest of this year.
We're watching you, Rick.
We're watching him.
From here on out, you better walk a fucking.
But yeah, I want to say, I don't think, like, I really think he was like, because he did seem confused, like, when they were like, he's like, I didn't move any sticks on my second shot. Like, he almost seemed offended that they said something.
Yeah. That's the thing, too. He got very, like, up in arms about it. And it's like, hey, that's not a good look. Chill out, man.
Yeah. But you know what? Whenever I get caught in shit, sometimes I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's your lipstick on my phone.
So, like, I've done that before.
Yes,
we all have.
We have.
Everybody listening here has got caught in something and then acted offended.
It's true
when you got called out on.
It's true. Yeah, like
so,
like you're the asshole for telling me that I'm wrong and I'm in the wrong. Yeah. It does. It feels like a personal attack.
Yeah,
right. And especially in that moment where he's trying to win. Yeah, maybe he let his emotions get the best of him a little bit.
But once again, the card washed it. They said there was no problem.
Chill. That's
number one.
But that's number one.
Number two is we had Jeff Spring on the card, and he was acting as a marshal, right? Yes. He was an official marshal.
Yes.
Did he not see this happen?
Right. Yeah. I mean, he should have been the one. It took Gannon mentioning something.
If an official can call Kristen on a fucking foot fault that I still am not sure was a fucking foot fault, then the official should call Ricky on moving, obviously, not hiding that he was grabbing what do you call like a bundle, like a fucking bundle of fucking firewood. He had a rick of firewood in his goddamn arm.
Rick of firewood.
And he carried it around his line, threw it down.
He did.
So, like, how did they not see that? I don't even know how Isaac didn't see it.
Well,
and shouldn't that be a courtesy violation?
Well, here's the thing. And
if Isaac wasn't watching?
Brian Earhart mentioned this too. On these giant holes, like if your lie is 300 feet over here, 200 feet over here, you can't watch people. You can't.
That's true. You're getting to your disc more than likely. But I mean, by rules, if we're talking about rules, you're supposed to, that's part of your job. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to watch every shot, and it is a courtesy violation if you do not do it.
Yeah, and we know a lot about that. But I think
Paige threatened to hit everybody with courtesy violations one time because she foot faulted and she wanted somebody to second her, and she wouldn't. Nobody said. I think somebody eventually seconded her.
I forgot about that. That is so insane to me.
She leaned up against a tree, right? It was a 3-point foot fault, right?
Maybe.
She lost her balance or something. I
just remember her threatening to. Yeah,
she's like, "Well, I'm gonna give y'all a courtesy violation if you don't second this."
And you're like, "What? Okay, whatever, dude." That is insane.
I love that about Paige. Like
that's integrity.
That's integrity. Yeah.
Rick can learn a thing or two.
Maybe.
Okay, so
maybe.
So here's where we're at. We think maybe Jeff Spring. It should have been more on Jeff Spring rather than Gannon Buhr to bring this to attention if they're going to have these officials now. Present to you. Fast forward, they end up tied up after the 18th hole. It's time for a playoff.
It is.
They go to hole one, which
can we talk about Gannon's putt first?
The 100
and Ricky's putt.
Yeah,
I mean, the last 3 holes of this tournament were just so exciting, amazing. Controversial.
I was nervous and hard.
Back to the stick thing real fast. I know we jump around. We're crazy like that, but When it happened, did you not, like, even though none of them said anything, were you not thinking, whoa, what the fuck's he doing moving sticks in front of him? Because that was I immediately was what the fuck is he doing?
And I was looking around like, is anyone going to say something? No one said anything immediately, at least that we
And I think Brian ended up saying something like after.
Yeah, I believe it was Charlie.
No, was it Charlie?
I believe it was Charlie. That was like,
it's the boy Charlie. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so, like,
he's like, you can't do that, but no one's saying anything.
So yeah.
So sure, whatever.
I mean, we have to self-official. I mean, if nobody says anything, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah. But yeah, like as you said, hole 18 was so rad, dude. I mean, both Rick and Gannon shank one, and Gannon just throws two great shots to get him the par. Ricky shanks his second shot into jail, throws it out to 50 feet away, sinks the 50-footer to tie Gannon to force the playoff.
So nasty.
Dude, I mean, it was peak disc golf. Like I said, I hope this happens every week. Ricky and Paul was before my time, kind of. I only saw a handful of their battles. I didn't see them in like 2000, whenever it was, 15 to 18, whatever it was. With the peak of their battles, like this Gannon and Ricky thing is so rad. And the fact that it's with a veteran and Ricky against, the old guard versus the new, it's just...
Yeah, we've wanted this, right? Like we wanted it.
So they get to the playoff hole. Hole 1, reminder that Ricky bogeyed it at the beginning of the round and Gannon birdied it. I had that in my mind this whole time. They throw their shots. Ricky throws his shot into the green. Ricky goes first because he's out. He throws his shot into the green. It doesn't make the green, goes OB.
Into the swamp.
Into the damn swamp with the gators.
The damn gators.
Gannon throws his shot safe. He lays it up, basically. And whenever they're trying to decide where Ricky should take his lie from OB, it's hard to... Once again, no official to be heard from. No official down there on the green, which I guess they could have had. Jeff was with the card.
Well, yeah, but you all, and I know that they don't have, like, they can't have officials on every card, but they have multiple officials.
Yes.
And there's only one card playing at this point. Yes. Nobody else is on the fucking court.
Yeah.
Back to 16. There might have only been one. When they were on 16, there probably was one card left in front of them. There should be multiple officials available, right?
Yes.
But during the playoff hole, there's nothing else going on.
That needs to be airtight.
They know that there's an OB there.
Yes.
Why not have an official spot?
Absolutely.
There's got to be officials standing around not doing anything. Why? And okay, let me say this. We played a tournament this weekend.
Yeah.
We're talking about AMs.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of scrubs, right? We actually played a whole, I had a mixed card. I played MA40. We had some MA1s. A whole 11. There was a A pool and B pool T pad. Blah, blah, blah. We got to the B pool T pad, and that's where the MA40 you guys were playing. And it was a blind downhill shot with an OB. We were smart enough to say, hey, since y'all are ahead of us, go spot to make sure if we cross over, we can get a decent spot.
Yeah.
That's just a bunch of AM scrubs.
Yeah.
But the Disc Golf Pro Tour,
in the dark, by the way, it's almost dark out there.
They can't figure that shit out. Yeah. Like, hey, somebody get down there on that fucking line and make sure that if it crosses over, we can get a good spot.
Yes,
this is these guys living. This is a big deal.
It's a huge deal,
and it was such a bad look that they sat there and had to talk about the spot for 3-4 minutes, maybe.
Yeah,
before they decided where it was at. When it could have been a done deal if somebody was just sitting there and watching where that disc crossed out.
Yeah, because where the disc went OB, there was a gallery over there. Obviously, you can't go off the gallery, but it's hard for them to really decide where Rick last crossed in bounds. Right. They shouldn't have to. No. Ultimately, they shouldn't have.
There should have been somebody there to make that fucking call.
Absolutely. Agreed. And so when they get up to it, they're trying to figure out where did it go out. I think even Rick and them asked the crowd, like, you said right here.
They're asking everybody.
You can't go off that. And
now let me say, I don't know for sure that there wasn't a spotter. Like, there might have been a spotter. It
didn't seem to be.
But in that situation, if there was an official spotter, they should have made that call and there should have been no conversation.
Right. It's right here.
Yeah. Deal. Just like at Ivy Hills.
Yeah.
With Goose's shot. Yeah. That spotter made the call and that was it.
So obvious. I think it's pretty obvious there wasn't a spotter there. So they're trying to figure out where they went out. Now, I'm not sure if Ricky was trying to give himself a better spot than what he got. I think what he got was a good spot.
Yeah.
I think from what we could see on the overhead view of his shot crossing out of bounds, it looked around there to me.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the spot. I have a problem with them not having a spotter there.
Absolutely.
And them have to have a conversation for 4 minutes. What if, let's just say we want to grow the sport. We want people to take the sport serious. It's the sport that we absolutely fucking love. What if this is the first time they're watching a Pro Tour event? And say they just click it on, which I know that's a very, they're just going to click it on the last 3 holes or whatever.
Yeah, they go, I think I'm going to subscribe to DGA.
Yeah, exactly. I know this is a long shot, right? But like, what if it was? And then they're like, oh my God, this is crazy. 16, 17, this is exciting as hell. And then they get to that part and they're like, how do they, you can't take it. You can't take it serious if they have to fucking talk about where the damn spot was.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just.
You think it's a bad look?
I think it's a very bad look. Yeah.
And I get that for sure.
There should have been plenty of officials that weren't doing shit. There was the only fucking people on the course. There was only 2 people playing. Why isn't every official right there on that hole for this purpose? You know what I mean?
And I agree with you on that. I will say, do you think did it sound or look like Rick was trying to give himself a more favorable lie?
I couldn't tell. I initially thought he was trying to get it up a little bit, the way he was describing how his shot came in. But I don't think he was arguing.
There seemed to be
he was arguing too much to try to get a better spot. I think he kind of took what.
I don't think so either, but there did seem to, in whatever was happening, there did seem to be some contention between him and Gannon, because Gannon kept making these faces like,
yeah, I think Gannon chirped at him a little bit, like, come on, man. Like, but once again,
I couldn't hear the whole situation.
Maybe he was. I couldn't hear it either. I couldn't hear it either.
So
maybe he was arguing about it.
That's inconclusive for us.
Yeah.
But in the heat of the moment, what we had seen, mixed with everyone's emotions on disc golf social media, it kind of gave me this idea that's like, man, what if Ricky doesn't have integrity? Like, what if he kind of sucks? And that's not to say, and now looking back on it, I've kind of changed my tune a smidge, but I will, like you said, I'll be watching. We're going to be watching closely.
And once again, and I know I'm beating this fucking horse through, like I'm just beating a fuck out of a dead horse, but there should have been no conversation where that fucking disc went out.
Sure.
There shouldn't have been an argument. They should have walked up and there should have been a flag in the fucking ground that an official put there.
Yeah.
And that's where he fucking got his spot. Yeah. I mean, I can understand in round 1, in round 2, in the middle of round 3, that they might not have a spotter there. But in a playoff hole where there's only 2 people playing, they don't need officials anywhere else but on this one fucking hole. Why was there not somebody there to see where it went out? And once again, maybe there was. But if there was, then why was there even no goddamn conversation?
Yeah. And is Ricky a low down, no good, dirty, rotten scoundrel cheat?
If I'm telling you, if Discraft doesn't come out with Rick the Stick fucking disc commemorative stamp, then they're missing out.
I mean, let's talk about the reaction that it got on social media.
It's brutal out there.
It's pretty brutal. Rick had to make, he had to say something.
Yeah.
He had to make a comment about it because people are really dragging him through the mud. And it started making me think, because it invoked a reaction out of me as well.
It did me too.
Right? Where I'm like, I don't know. Maybe Rick sucks.
Yeah, they got me too. I'm not going to lie.
This is also why we need McCulley here, because I'd like to hear his side of it. I know it's tearing him apart.
Oh, I guarantee
that he can't be here to talk about this.
He rides
the Ricky train, dude.
I wasn't going to say train, but I was going to say Ricky something.
The Ricky stick. He rides it. And I would like to, get his thoughts on it. And because, I mean, once again, social media is really just giving him the third degree.
It's brutal.
And it's funny because you see both sides. You see the people that obviously favor Gannon and vice versa arguing amongst themselves in the group. It's like, I think that's crazy. You're captured by your own emotions
and fandom.
Yeah. So it's like, that's just silliness. But it did make people have these strong feelings about the whole situation. And it got me thinking, like, there's so many times that I read someone's hot take on social media about disc golf, and I'm like, I think I've said it on here before even, like, man, it seems like the fucking disc golf community is soft as hell.
They are pretty soft.
Like, it seems like we're up in arms about the silliest shit that these players do, and I guess it's because it's maybe predominantly a sport of like nice, chill people, kind of. And I may be overgeneralizing, and that may be completely wrong.
Well, see, I see where you're coming from, but my thought of this situation, or what I'm getting out of it too, is like disc. Everyone, most of us put a pride on like disc golf as a positive ass community.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
Like,
so
it's
integrity,
positive ass community,
honor.
integrity, and it is in person. Your local disc golf crew is probably a very positive thing. Disc golf community online is not the most positive, but nothing online is positive.
That's true.
Right? Nothing.
That's true, and feelings are exacerbated online more than they are in person. Everyone knows that. Not just about disc golf.
No, everything.
Yeah. So there's that. But once again, you look at it from that side where it's like, okay, maybe people are just being a little too soft, and there's not enough that happens in disc golf that this is a big thing, in comparison to what goes on in disc golf.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of like a big deal, but it got me.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, dude, that does suck to think that I've been rooting for Rick the past few years just because he's kind of been the underdog.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, go get the young dudes, go get that win, So I root for Rick. I was rooting for him to win this past, at Big Easy. And once all the evidence started to kind of pile up is when I was like, oh, I get it. I get why people are like, Rick, that's bullshit. We trust you were the chosen one. Yeah. Like, it did feel like a dagger, because you do want, I guess, you do want your favorite pro to have integrity. You want them to, you don't want them to be a fucking cheater.
Yeah.
I've cheated. I'll just say, I've actually cheated on people in live
pro.
Thank God, dude. And I wasn't, I'm not going around bragging to people about it. I'm like, oh, check this fucking cool story out that ruined someone's life. So it makes sense to me that it does evoke that kind of reaction out of people, because it does suck to think that, but I will say, even if Rick is just a filthy no good, good for nothing, just scoundrel cheat, I'm still going to root for him. I'm still going to root for him in those Gannon v. Wysocki battles. Just the same as we root for, dude, if Nico's ever in conversation, he never will be again. But if he is,
I'm pulling for him.
I'm like, let's go Nico. If it's lead card all within 4 strokes of each other and it's Nico, Paul, Ricky, and Joel Freeman, I'm going to be happy if one of the 3 wins.
One of the 3.
One of the 3. Yeah, notice I didn't say 4 because let's be honest. I want Nico, Paul, and Rick to get the
leave a comment if I'm wrong, but I can't remember, besides time violations, ever any coverage of Nico cheating.
He's got integrity.
You know, I mean, he might have got a couple courtesy violations.
Yeah, let us know if there are any.
I guess courtesy violation is considered rule breaking.
That's rule. I mean, I see a couple law breakers out there. That's okay. I mean, we like a bad boy, but we don't like a fucking cheater.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I kind of like.
I'm kind of fucked up about this whole situation,
dude. It's killing me too. Now, once I did say it changed. I've changed my tune a smidge about it just because he did make the statement. In hindsight, looking back, it doesn't look as egregious as it felt watching it live. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't care. I'm still rooting for Rick. But no one wants to see their favorite pro be lower than dirt fucking cheat. I'll quit beating the dead horse, but it
beat the dead meat.
Yeah, Ricky Stickgate is what I think it's being referred to right now.
Why don't they come up with something else?
I don't know, but the stick thing, once again, the stick thing isn't that crazy to me because first off, it was ruled as
they didn't call it.
They didn't call it. The card didn't call it. Everyone came to an agreement that they trusted Rick. And I don't think Rick would egregiously knowingly cheat in front of the whole world.
Yeah, like the whole world. That's kind of the 6,000 people.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to make it sound way bigger than it was. I mean, the gravity of the situation.
I don't think he would intentionally that would be. I mean, that would take a huge nutsack to know that you're. Doing it or doing something wrong and just being like, fuck you, I'm winning this.
I'm Ricky Wysocki.
Yeah.
I do that.
I don't see that just because of that reason. Now, did he break the rules there? I think he did, but they washed it. They didn't call it. The card had to call it.
It's fine. And he took a bogey, by the way.
Yeah.
He took a bogey.
But it could have been a double.
It could have been a double if he would have
changed the whole thing.
But they did not call it.
And I'm glad they didn't because it was so fucking exciting because they didn't call it.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
I think people should be able to move all the sticks that they want. Dude, I've probably done that 20 times or something.
Move sticks in front of your line?
Because I didn't know. Yeah, because I'm like dead and unattached. I don't know.
I don't know in front of your fucking line.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like maybe me trying to hit a gap, like trying to pitch out and I'm trying to hit a gap and there's a dead stick just floating there. I've probably yanked that out of my fucking
I'm going to be like...
Not when it's alive. But dead and unattached, I've probably moved it out of my way. I've probably done that.
Stuck in a bush or something.
Yeah, or like in a tree line and I'm trying to pitch out. And I have probably done that. I don't think I knew the rules.
I mean,
I haven't been like, okay, there's a gap I'm trying to hit 100 feet up, but there's this dead stick hanging there. I'm going to grab that out of the tree. No. I've never done that.
No.
But like right in front of me, I guarantee I've done it.
And there's people saying that...
And I don't even have ADHD.
They know... that they think that he cleared sticks that were in his flight path that now intentionally, I don't know, but they say I have read, and I think you seen it too, that they think that some of the sticks that he moved to get the stick that was in his lie would have been in the flight path of his disc.
Like once he goes to release it, that's the argument against it.
That's the argument against it.
Right. It's like he was moving shit that he could have potentially hit. The disc could have hit after it left his hand.
Yes. Or he would have had to adjust his throw more.
And I'm kind of just figuring out now that that's illegal. So
yeah.
Me and Rick are the same.
That's the thing, right? Like It was not, he did not break the rules by removing the stick that was in his lie, even though it went in front of his lie.
Yeah.
If it extended into his lie, he is allowed to move that.
Yeah.
Yes. That stick. Not the rick of wood that was laying on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was supposed to remove that stick and only that stick.
Yes.
And he didn't do that. He removed a shit ton of other ones.
Now, let me pitch this to you. Full heel turn Rick. He leans into it. This is his villain arc. And he starts doing shit like this all the time in the middle of these Gannon Wysocki battles. Just to get, the blood flowing. Get people talking about it.
Dude, like, if he comes out with a black NWO shirt, like what was it, Bash at the Beach with Hogan? You wouldn't know this. Some of y'all know this. I think it was Bash at the Beach with Hogan when he did his heel turn with NWO.
Yeah.
If he came out,
and that when he did like the beard.
Yeah, like the black. Yeah, and if he did something like that, I would love it. I would love it.
Wouldn't mind it.
We need more wrestling in
disco. I mean, hey, I'm all for whatever gets people talking.
Yeah.
And that did do this. Do you think that this whole conversation about Rick is bad, neutral, or good?
I can't say that it's good because, they say
it's not encouraging cheating. That's for damn sure.
No, like they say that any publicity is good publicity. But there's not a single fucking person in this world that doesn't already follow disc golf that is hearing anything about this.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I can't say that it's good.
Yeah. I can't even imagine being like passionate about this in front of my friends that don't play disc golf.
No.
They'd just be like, that's the big thing.
I mean, I guess it is. It could turn out to be good if it becomes a good rivalry between them, because it will make it more interesting.
I think it does enhance that whole situation, like their rivalry. I can see that being the Gannon versus Ricky thing. Of course, like you mentioned about a week ago or more, Gannon made the comment about Rick saying that he got lucky and then Rick clapping back. And I'm like, this is all good, and really kind of feeling that rivalry. And it made me, because it was so exciting to watch, dude. It was great. They were doing the things that you wanted them to do.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, now he's got to make a 50-footer.
This is it.
I'm like covering my face with my shirt. I'm covering my face. I'm like, oh my God, my heart's pounding. And Ricky just makes it. And I'm like, I thought he was, I swear to God, I was like, I didn't think he was going to make the putt to save par on the playoff hole from 70, however far away it was. I didn't think he was, but I was like, he could though. He very fucking well could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he zoomed over the basket. Like, he very well could have.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's no doubt.
It was almost a toss up for me. Like, this could be it.
That 50-foot putt was because it took it in I keep wanting to say overtime.
Yeah. Football.
It's basketball season right now, but like, playoffs. And man, that 100-footer, or however far that fucking one was that Buhr hit, that was so disgusting.
It was clutch, dude.
It was so
It was shot of the day for a reason.
I don't know that I've ever seen
that clutch of a shot.
I mean,
Gannon Buhr.
Well, fucking the holy shot. I mean, that's
the one. That kind of escaped me too.
That like, I don't know. The fact that he can. I'm not even a big Buhr fan, but like the fact that he can just spin putt 100 foot like that, and I don't know, it's just fucking crazy.
It's like these
guys are good.
It's like he's the highest rated player by 10 points or more.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you just can't never. And that was, before we even started, like, you just don't want Gannon Buhr within a stroke or two of you, because if you slip up, you're fucked.
Yeah, and if you're moving sticks out of the way to give you a favorable pitch out,
people are going to figure it out. People are going to cuss you online.
They are going to. Dude, there are people saying that they will never think the same about Ricky again.
Yeah.
But also, people tend to have a short memory.
Well, and then I've read this multiple times, and it's true to a point. But, like, they're like, nobody calls themselves on time violation, and they do it every time. And I'm like, that's goddamn kind of true.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's gonna be like, guys, you're gonna call me, or I'm gonna give you a courtesy violation.
Yeah,
no one does that.
Like
they just get called on. Which now people are being a little bit, from what we've seen, they are getting better about being like, I'm using a time extension.
Yeah,
it's a great rule change.
Drop the fact that you learned about because I bet there's some listeners that didn't realize it, and I was wondering it myself, that the your time extension, they reset when you go into playoff holes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you notice that Barry already used his 2, and then he used his next one, or he used another one in the playoff holes. So
yeah,
because I was also wondering, like, did I miss something? Like, I wasn't for sure. I didn't know that they reset, and I was like, how does he get 3? So
yeah,
there you go.
I would like to give an honorable mention to our Tennessee boy Chris Dickerson for getting a top 10.
Battled.
6th place finich.
Battled.
Let's go, Chris.
What a great weekend, and
it was.
I did took a step.
What
back
a great final round for me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't watch Saturdays, but it was great. But I did take a step back from saying, yeah, I don't know, this course is hard to watch, to like, yeah, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, but for me personally, it was only awesome because of the battle.
That's true.
The play for me was still, and I've reserved the feeling. It wasn't my favorite course to watch, and maybe when I get more familiar with it, once it's on the Pro Tour for a few years, because it's seeming like it's going to be.
Yeah.
With all the talks about it and how, once again, how the community's pulled for it, the local government. I'm open to it, and that's chill. I'll watch it every time it comes on, but it's still not my favorite. It wasn't my favorite thing to watch.
No. I mean, it not. But the difficulty of the course, the difficulty of every single shot. Like, there's not an easy shot on there, really. That did come in play to make it as exciting as what it was.
Yes, I mean, that final hole 18 being as hard as it was, I mean, and I'm for that. I'm for a score separating last stretch or whatever, final hole. I'm cool with that, but it's just, all in all, it's not fun for me to watch them hit trees all the time.
No,
it's just not.
Definitely not.
Hold on, Mickey Wysocki, what are you doing? I had to change the dog's name.
He's Gannon Buhr.
He's Gannon Buhr now. His name was Mickey, so we called him Mickey Wysocki. But after that happened, I'm changing his whole name to Gannon Buhr. Sorry, Rick.
AG.
Yeah, Gannon Buhr has integrity. He wouldn't lie to me about chewing something up. He wouldn't lie to me about chewing one of my AirPods up.
He's not chewing that electric cord, right?
I don't know, man. Let me get him real quick. Mickey, come here. No, he's
okay. Yeah.
He was just licking his feet, man. Dog foot, not paw.
Dog foot.
Damn dog foot.
Licking his helix or whatever the fuck that shit is.
Next stop, and dude, we got to skip a week again.
Yeah.
That bothers the shit out of me. I want to see more disc golf. I want to bet and lose more money on disc golf, dude.
Hey.
Shout out to Underdog for taking my money every week. I think I'm going to get back 8 of the 10 that I bet this past week, though. So that's chill.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I only lost $2. That's doable. But the week before, I lost 20. So, the Queen City Classic?
Something like
that.
Queen City. What is it called, Queen City?
It'll be at Hornet's Nest, right?
Yeah,
all 3 rounds?
Maybe. Yeah.
I
know some of it's at Hornet's Nest.
Okay, well, I'm excited about that.
There's a problem.
Now, that is disc golf that I'm very excited to watch.
Yeah, because you've played it.
Yeah, and it's just iconic for me.
Yeah.
Like, even when I played it a few years ago, I was mostly just taking it in because I've seen it played. Like, when I first started watching disc golf, I was like, oh man, this is the whole. So yeah, that's coming up in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Moving on though. Oh, anything else to say about it?
No, I think I said all.
This is kind of old news by now, but figured it is a funny topic that set up by Jordan Lenz. They were going to auction off Own's Supreme Flight Trophy from her dub out there to cover travel expenses. The fact that I don't think you need to say what the money's for, because that's what got the reaction from when you read the comments for like how people felt about the situation. I felt like overwhelmingly it was people that's like, Innova just needs to pay her more. This should be like a thing. In my head, I'm like, maybe just say that you're auctioning off your trophy.
I think
you have to tell. And by the way, I'm for. If you want to sell your fucking trophies, do it. Who gives a shit? Make your money. Get the cash.
Yeah, but you are, but not every. I think that was a, I think that if she wouldn't have said something that people have been like, I can't believe she's selling her trophy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think it was just a hard spot.
You have to come out with a.
You had to have some. Yeah, I think so. I think she would have probably caught as much. I mean, goddamn, don't that suck that she has to sell her goddamn trophy for fucking travel? I mean, fuck, man.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we talked about it, I think, last podcast, that she's like their most current winningest player on the Innova roster. I think on the Pro Tour side.
Yeah.
For sure. Right now, like, she's getting the most wins. We don't know what she's getting paid, but we have heard that Innova don't pay. So, yeah, you're right. That is sad.
It sucks.
It sucks to think that she's like, well, I guess I'll sell my trophy. Like, that's actually sad sounding.
Yeah, I know.
I guess I'm going to have to sell the things, my trophies, the things that I took home to show my hard work.
Yes.
Anyways, I guess I'll put my name on it and maybe I can get a few hundred out of it. She supposedly got like 500 or more.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
That's not a lot of money either.
Buy own disc. I mean, I don't, but
you do.
Like,
you buy one own disc, one Leopard.
I buy her. I usually buy her shit every year.
I'm probably gonna get her a Destroyer. I want to see if it's anything.
It looks
like
pretty.
Evelina.
Those new Leopard 3s are the 2 plastic.
Drop a comment and let us know if the Owen Scoggins Destroyers are anything like the Evelina Destroyers in stability.
Yeah, and let me know what the Duo plastic. What do they call that shit? Duo plastic?
Moon dust?
I don't think they're all moon dust.
Oh, I don't know.
But the one that's 2 different plastics. The new Leopard 3s are that.
Oh yeah, they are. One of them's moon dust.
I would like to know what the stability of that one's like.
Yeah,
because that might be something else. I'll probably buy
I
one
felt
anyway.
it. Someone had one I played around with. I didn't throw it.
A Leopard 3?
Yep.
Ooh.
This was because they came out like last year, right?
Oh, I thought those were Destroyers that she dropped with the other ones. I didn't know the Leopard 3s were.
I'm pretty sure she dropped a Leopard 3 with the 2 different plastics in one.
Hell, I'm behind. I'm behind these days.
But
throwing all that gyro out.
Your head's in gyro land. But I will say that I am dumb enough to where I won't say it with confidence. I may be wrong.
I knew that they dropped some for the World Championship that were Destroyers. But I didn't know that I thought this was the first Leopard 3 that they had come out with the 2
Buy her Tour Series disc so maybe she won't have to sell her
fucking trophies.
Her life's work.
Or just goddamn send her some money.
Yeah.
Dude,
these pros got to be making, some of these pros must be making great money. Barella and Buhr on Whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know we talked about McCulley, dude. He is a Whatnot guy.
Everybody is. Go to a tournament. Go to Dubs. Go anywhere and be like, you'll hear, I got off Whatnot. I'm like, God damn, boys, y'all need to chill fuck out.
Do you think the allure is they get to like do it with the person? Like it feels that much more exciting. Not only are they're also like, immediately kind of supporting them, right? Like it's right there, they're supporting, but it's also like they get to do it, like they get to be a part of it, like to see, like be with the pro kind of.
Well, I do have experience with Whatnot, but not with this. I used to buy sports cards off of Whatnot, and I didn't know those people, so there was no like supporting. There was none of that feeling, but there is like, you do get a little bit of a adrenaline rush on bidding and thinking you're getting a deal. Like sometimes you think you're getting a deal and you don't end up really getting a deal. But the Whatnots are fun, man. Like, and that's the reason I deleted the app off my phone, and I won't get it back because I was spending a lot of money, and but yeah, they're fun, and this bidding on stuff is fun. It's a good time. But I think a lot, maybe with disc golf, because it is a supportive community that people do get a little bit of satisfaction of supporting their favorite players there. So, and they get in this that they might not be able to find anywhere else.
Yeah.
Some.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm for it. I'm just saying, like, I've yet to be on Whatnot. So, yeah, I mean, I won't. Don't worry. I'm not actually.
Save your money for losing the underdog.
Underdog. That's also, man, that's brought a whole new element to me watching disc golf. It's definitely changed the way I watch disc golf now, because this is going to make people judge me. And I accept the judgment. Gibbs kind of gives me shit sometimes. Even though I think you do it a little bit too, is we'll bet against players.
Yeah.
If it's a player, because anyone who doesn't know, on Underdog, you get to choose anywhere from 4 to 8 different players, and they give you an amount that they should.
It's over under.
There you go. I don't know betting. I'm stupid. So Ricky Wysocki over under 3. Paul Macbeth over under 3. Alexis Mandujano over under 10. And I find, I wouldn't say half of my picks that I make are under, but oftentimes I will bet against them. Like and I'll be texting Gibbs like, all right, dude, I'm going to need Barella to not do well today so I can hit this line and maybe get a couple hundred. It's kind of shitty.
Last year I tried to stay, I don't know why. Yeah, I tried to stay in the positive and only bet on the better, but you can't do that. You can't. I mean, you're just not going to win like that. Yeah. You have to take the smartest ones, and sometimes the smartest ones they got somebody a little too high, and they're not going to play well, or
you think that they
fit their game, or whatever, So
so there's times that I'm watching live disc. I'm following along on that last round, and I'm looking, and I'm like, God damn it, Alexis Mandujano is doing better than 10. I actually bet her to do better than 10.
Yeah,
I won that one. I did bet against Cat Merch to do worse than 7th. I'm sorry, guys. I know this sound because I'm kind of a degenerate now.
I think I did too. So,
no judgment from me.
No.
Let us know in the comments if we're pieces of shit for that.
No, we're pieces of shit. Not for that.
Pieces of shit because we support Ricky Wysocki's line cheating.
Dirty skeleton.
Don't go to Whatnot though. Go to Russell Disc Golf.
Yes.
Because they are the one-stop shop for quality used discs, from high-end collectibles to budget-friendly throwers. We got it right.
Boom. Bam.
They have...
Bow.
Dude, they have even like the obscure brands. I bet they have Elevation discs.
I know he does.
There you go. They got the Koi, if you're into that.
It probably has a Koi.
They got the DGA Blowfly, I'm sure.
I bet he's got at least one.
Tons of...
might even have a Glowfly.
What? A Glow Blowfly?
Mm-hmm. They're high.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Well, he does have collectibles.
Yes, he has lots of
them. It is your one-stop shop for high-end collectibles and budget-friendly throwers.
Yeah.
He's got mostly budget-friendly throwers, I would say.
Listen, if you have a disc that you've seasoned, let's call it seasoned, and, it's tournament time, it's time for, it's getting warm outside, we're all going to be starting to play a little more tournaments. Say something happens, throw it in the water, or God forbid, you leave it laying on a funzie.
I've done it 1,000 times.
You leave it laying on a funzie.
Yeah.
Because it happens.
Yeah.
And it's a good one.
Yeah.
And it's seasoned. You're not going to get it back.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to start with a brand new one and have to beat it in a year worth of play to get back to that point? No.
I want the budget-friendly thrower.
You get a budget-friendly thrower. It's already seasoned to a point.
Sorry, the quality used disc.
Yeah. Either or. But, yeah, man, I honestly, our friend Corey deals, like, I never was like a used disc buyer very often. Our friend Corey deals and Jeremiah, Russell Disc Golf. I've went with them and just like went through used racks. Man, used racks are where it's at. Yeah. You don't have to go through racks with Russell Disc Golf. You can go on his website and search for what disc you're looking for, and you will see what he has.
Yeah, it's almost all completely online unless you're local. So like just go online and do what you're probably doing right now, being on your phone.
Yeah.
Select the disc that you want. Support him, dude. This is pure mom and pop stuff we're talking.
Pure Americana.
Yeah. If we're talking, this is pure Americana. This is in the same vein as Norman Rockwell stuff. Just go support our boy Jeremiah. He's awesome dude. Does so much for the local community. Check him out. If you use code CVPOD, you're also going to get 10% off.
10%.
So there's that. 10% off a budget-friendly thrower or high-end collectible or quality used disc.
It's crazy.
That's a pretty good deal.
crazy.
It's crazy. I can't believe we're even letting the secret out.
Yeah.
It almost feels like we're doing something wrong.
I know. Like, I feel like in a way we're helping Jeremiah, but also I feel like because 10%, I mean, that's taking food out of his kid's mouth.
He does have children. And you guys using our code, although we're not deterring you from using.
No, you should use.
You should use CV Pod at checkout to get 10% off. But we are saying that it is actively kind of hurting him and potentially what you taking food out of his children.
Yeah, and what you should do, because I mean, we're already starving as kids, so we might as well starve Jeremiah too. Spend 50.
Take it all.
Spend 50. Use code SHIP50.
Yeah.
And you'll get free shipping. And you can pair those codes together. So you can use both of those codes.
Yeah.
Just make sure you got over $50 in the cart. Put in SHIP50, free shipping. He has to pay for it. I don't know I don't know how he's going to survive.
Sorry, kids. There's lunch. They don't get to eat lunch.
Yeah, I don't even know how he's going to survive.
But you get to save money.
Yeah. And that's the main thing.
That's the main thing. We're a selfish breed, you know?
Yeah, we act like we like Jeremiah, but we're actually trying to screw him out of his house and home.
Yeah. Also, once again, 10% off with the CV pod. So you're going to get the free shipping and 10% off your order.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Easy peasy. Go support our boy Jeremiah, Russell Disc Golf. A couple weeks ago, there was this kind of cryptic Instagram page that was brought to our attention titled Project Black. Not much known about it. They kept kind of teasing that they're going to drop some news about what it is. Eventually it came out that I guess it's a disc golf company. They're going to have discs, limited drops, maybe some merch. There is still no understanding as to who it is. I'm going to read the about on their website.
See, I was confused at first because I thought this might be like a new project from one of my favorite film series. I thought it was Project Blacked.
Yeah.
But
imagine you're disappointed.
It was not Project Blacked.
No. Not nearly as cool as blacked.com. About Project Black. We weren't supposed to exist. Project Black was born in the margins, between corporate consolidation, recycled ideas, and a sport that forgot where it came from. Disc golf didn't start in boardrooms. It started in parks, parking lots, backyards, and borrowed land. It grew because people cared, not because it scaled. Somewhere along the way, that changed. Project Black is a response. That's their mission statement. That's their spill. They're like,
yuck.
Down. Does sound very too edgy.
This makes good throwers.
The idea. Project Black is an underground disc golf collective set in a not too... Project Black is an underground disc golf collective set in a not too distant future, where innovation is controlled, creativity is filtered, and access is sold back to the community that built it. We operate as a resistance, against mass production without meaning, against endless releases with no soul, against brands that talk at players instead of building with them. Every disc, drop, and design exists for a reason. Scarcity isn't a gimmick, it's respect. If everything is special, nothing is. What we make. We create intentional disc golf products starting with discs, designed with purpose, not pressure. Some runs are recycled, some are experimental, some are simply made because they fly the way we want them. Materials change, processes evolve. What doesn't change is the standard. Every release is designed to feel considered, never rushed, never filler. So yeah, some discs return, some don't. Restocks happen when it makes sense, not because the calendar says so. They're basically just kind of like, yeah, we're going to put out some stuff. Some of them recycled, some of them not. Deal with it. It's basically, it looks to me like Sleep Token, but disc golf. It's like an anonymous, even like the dude on the...
I love Sleep Token.
I'm sorry. So it's a no for me. No. Obviously, ever since the podcast started, every time there's this new company or a startup that
we like giving them love.
Like giving them love, talking about them, just because, it may be something, it may be a product that I'm into. They did Sleep Token, but for disc golf, Project Black did release a disc called the Cloak. I gotta say,
that's very Sleep Tokenish.
Is it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is, right? Even the little character on the profile picture is like a dude with a mask. So I was like, I know what you're doing, dude.
Yeah.
You're doing the metal band that's anonymous move, but disc golf. It's okay.
Yeah.
There's room for you in the DG world too, though.
Yeah. There's room for everybody.
The cloak is a putter. I read it as Clork. Every time I see it, it looks like Clork to me.
It does look like.
Do you notice that too?
Yeah. The font they use is.
Shout out to Project Black.
What is Clork? Is that some kind of Star Trek shit?
No.
I seen you posted about it.
Yeah, Clork.
And I thought for sure I had to do something with Star Trek.
No, not this time. That's Quark, a Ferengi species character in Star Trek.
So there is
Quark.
Okay.
QU. That's not Next Gen though. That's I think Quark was on Deep Space Nine. Get it right. I'm actually watching X-Files right now. I'm watching a couple shows. I'm watching I'm watching Sopranos. It's fucking amazing. I'm on season 3 right now. It is great. But I like to fuck around, so I watch goofy shit.
No, it's good. It's cool, man.
X-Files.
Yeah, I haven't really watched anything good lately.
Well, then you got to check out Star Trek Next Gen.
I'm not gonna watch Star Trek.
That's okay.
It's not that I don't have anything against Star Trek. I'm not gonna watch any series it's very, very long.
Yeah,
like I just can't.
Understandable. It's a commitment. You do need to watch the new Night of the Seven Kingdoms, though.
Yeah, I do need
6 episodes, 30 minutes apiece.
For sure.
One season out.
Dude, Gannon first getting restless.
Gannon first going. All right, we better go then. It is about time, anyways.
Yeah,
guys. Till next time.
Come here, Gannon.
Have a good one.
Come here, Gannon.
Like, share, subscribe.
Love you.
Hit the notification bell because every time we put one out, you'll get notification.
Bing.
Peace out.
See ya.